What are some warning signs that somebody you know may be struggling with their mental health? I get asked a lot, what are the red flags that I see in my life looking back when I was a teenager? So, anybody, when their lifestyle changes, that's a sign that something may be going on within them. And when you're dealing with teenagers like myself, I used to play sports. I tried out pretty much every sport there was, and I loved baseball. When I stopped playing baseball and everything else when I was 12 or 13, that was actually the beginning of my depression. That's when I just no longer found the joy in the thing that I once did. When my grades started to slip at that same time period, I went from pretty much mostly B's and some A's to suddenly getting a couple of C's, D's, and eventually I started to fail classes, which was very unlike me. And then when I was no longer hanging out with friends as much. Now, I had plenty of friends, and I remember there was a time when I was 15, a year before the shooting. I had a bunch of friends over. I'm sitting on the couch with a beautiful girlfriend that I had, and I still felt alone. I didn't feel that pleasure, that joy that I once had. And, for me, I knew that I had a good life, but I didn't find pleasure and joy in it like I once did. And a lot of people who go through depression go through this. Now, I'm not saying that people who are depressed or anxious or have any other mental health issues are likely to go on and do something like what I did. But these are signs that somebody may be struggling and that they could use an empathetic ear and somebody to show that they care about them. Same thing with adults. If somebody's work performance changes or if they suddenly quit their job, if they're not hanging out with people like they used to, these are all things to be mindful of. And I hope that we can talk more openly about mental health, that we can end the stigma against it, so more people feel that they can open up to their friends, their family, and get the help that they need, because we need better mental health services in our country, make them available and affordable for all, educating the young. But these are just some things to be mindful of.